Okay, everybody, welcome back. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like. Leave a comment if you want to. Bit of a different episode this week. After doing the Brighter Days Festival, or during the Brighter Days Festival, I noticed I had a bit of a tick in the engine of the electraglide. So I thought I'd take it down to my local bike repair shop, which is Ghost Riders, down in Hoppers Crossing here. And I mentioned to them, what the issue was. He said it sounded like a bit of tappet noise, a bit of maybe lifters. So, mind you, I've only got 25,000 Ks on the bike, so that's another story. But I've been toying with the idea about putting the Stage 2 kit in, and after talking to Remy there, he suggested, you know what, if you're going to do those sort of repairs on it, you may as well put the Stage 2 in. I've gone for a cam which gives me a lot more bottom end torque, which is what I need, because a lot of the times, I'm touring two up with luggage and stuff. Plus, it's a big bike, and that gives me more of that bottom end grunt to get off the line with. So tomorrow I'm going to go down there, do a bit of filming. Once he's got the bike pulled apart, we'll do a bit of a review on what the outcome is. I'll also show you the Legend air suspension that I put on a couple of months ago, and do a review of that and give it my thoughts and thoughts and opinions of what the benefits of that are. So stay tuned. So just down here at Ghost Riders, just about to talk to Romy. He's just in the dyno room at the moment, doing a dyno tune on something else. As you can see, the bike's all been pulled apart. Put in a new cam, Stage 2 kit. I'll talk to Romy in a minute and find out all the details. So here we are with Romy from Ghost Riders. So he's just, we've got the bike up on the jack here. He's just put everything, all the new stuff, all the new gear in. So what have we actually done to it?
We replaced the existing cams with a set of torque cams from SNS.
Yep.
We put a set of performance lifters.
Yep.
And we serviced the bike.
Yep.
And also modified the exhaust a bit to let it breathe.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
Now, one thing I'll tell you all. So I had a call from Romy before. Somebody had already attempted to do this once before and didn't do it, and only did half a job. The benefit of that was that some of the parts he actually reused. Now, not very often somebody would ring you and tell you, and be honest enough to tell you that, listen, I can reuse some of these parts in here already because they're already the good enough parts. I wouldn't have been any the wiser if you hadn't have told me. So it saved me a couple $100 just there. So big thumbs up for that. That was what, to me, that goes a mile, and I would recommend these guys for anything. Like really, I'm really happy, really happy. So we'll have a look at what they've done so far. So that's all been done. So as you can see, he's actually cut that bit of pipe out there as well, correct?
Yeah, we removed the catalytic converter.
Yep.
That saved a few bucks because for a Stage 2 you don't really need a full exhaust.
Yep.
You're not going to get much benefit out of it.
Yep.
But by removing that catalytic converter, we basically reproduced the same sound as a full system. Of course, it's not going to have the benefit of high flow as good as a full system, but considering it's only a Stage 2, you're not going to need that.
And how much more horsepower will that give you at the back wheel?
Well, with this particular setup, we're not really chasing up horsepower.
Yep.
We're chasing more torque because it's a heavy bike.
Yep.
We try to achieve maximum torque down low.
Yep.
So we'll pull really hard from just over idle.
Yep.
Without expecting big numbers on the dyno.
Yep.
But
that's what I'm after, because
that's right. So
obviously I'm a big guy. Plus I've generally got a passenger.
I will say we'll probably do the same horsepower as stock.
Yep.
About.
Yep.
But the torque will be just increased, probably about 20-25% increase in torque down low.
Yep.
So basically we move the power band about 1,000 RPM down.
Yep.
Which will give you a nice cruise. So basically when you're cruising at 2,000, 2,500 RPM, you open the throttle, the bike just goes, you don't have to gear it down.
Which is obviously really good for overtaking all that sort of stuff.
That's right. So you don't have to gear down constantly, chasing up that extra power.
Which is exactly what I need. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what we discussed at the beginning. We're not chasing big horsepower and high revs. We can do that too. It's just a matter of basically accommodating the needs of the customer. Some people ride really hard. Some people ride really hard in revs. Other people ride really hard down low in revs. So change quickly gears. So it all depends depending on your riding style.
Yep. Which is that's my style. Is that's what we discussed at the start. So far, fantastic. Can't wait to hear it. Well, I can hear it, but you're going to put on the dyno very shortly.
That's right.
Get all that done. Once all that happens, I'll show you the results. But so far, so good. I've already heard it, but I'll wait a little bit till it's all completed and done. We'll show you what it looks like. The other thing I was going to ask you, we put the Legend suspension on as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is here, as you can see it. Now? I've found it to be quite a few people have asked me. I found it to be probably one of the best things I've ever put on the bike. I think it's fantastic. So, your opinion on the Legend suspension? You've got it on your bike too, haven't you?
I have it on my own bike.
Yep.
It's a very good product. It's very good customer service from Legend Australia. They really look after their customers warranty-wise.
Yep.
So they're pretty good quality, but considering the units themselves, they're lifetime warranty.
Yep.
So the actual shocks,
Yep.
they're lifetime warranty. If we had a set that was 7 years old, and we just received it back from Legend, they fully rebuilt them for free after 7 years. That's pretty good.
How good's that?
That's really good.
You can't ask for anything better.
So it's not a cheap product. It's a premium product.
Yep.
But I would say it's not far more expensive than others being on the market, which they come on 1 or 2 years warranty.
I'll tell you the difference between stock and this is phenomenal. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
The ride quality, everything's better.
The fact that you can literally adjust the suspension as you ride to fit your own riding style and your own weight and your pillion's weight as you ride.
Yep.
And also you can adjust the rear suspension. Being a heavy bike, you can adjust it on the fly based on road conditions.
Yep.
That sort of speaks for itself.
And you also done something to your bike. You popped out the temperature gauge and put in a pressure gauge.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, I did.
Which I think is what I'm going to do as well.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool feature that comes from Legend for the tourers. You can actually replace the air temperature gauge on the dash with one of their own pressure gauges. So that simplifies things a lot. If you know your riding style, you set yourself up to the right temperature pressure.
Yep.
For the right road, so you know, for example, just talking for argument's sake, if you know at 90 psi on a smooth road, you got it nice and firm for the corners.
Yep.
You just pressure it up to 90 psi, and away she goes. If you want to go on a softer ride because the road is getting bumpy, you just drop it to 80, for example, whatever you think is good, and then you just look at the gauge and you just set up whatever you want it, and away she goes, basically.
Yeah, well, I found the same thing. We just did the Brighter Days Festival. On the way up, I had a pillion plus luggage, plus camp chairs, plus all the other stuff. And there was basically no difference in the ride as if it's just me or with a pillion.
That's right.
You just adjust it to how you want it. It's just fantastic.
On the ride, if you feel it's too stiff, you just press the button, it goes down. If you feel it's too soft, you just pump it up.
And just so you know, the button just mounts on the handlebars just next to you. It's on my left-hand side. It's just a matter of just pushing the button and adjust straight away for you. It's literally not even a minute. It's
very ergonomically built. So you're basically like pressing the horn button. It's just next to the horn button. So it's very.
So there you have it from the horse's mouth. Legend air suspension. I mean, you can't get any better than a lifetime warranty. These guys here at Ghost Riders, like I said, I can't recommend them more highly. We're back shortly with the results. I'll show you what the bike looks like when it's finished. I'll show you what the bike sounds like when it's finished. Stay tuned. We'll be back with it shortly. Here we are. Today's the day. We're down at Ghost Riders just to pick up the bike after all the mods have been done. Let's go and see what it looks like. Here we go. Here's the results.
All right. So we got 83.84 horsepower at the rear wheel.
Yep.
And 107.5 foot-pounds of torque.
Which is pretty good.
Which is pretty good for an engine this size.
Yep. That's a 96 cubic engine. Yep.
So it's pretty good.
Yep.
Nice and flat power line. Pretty good torque. Torque in the maxes out at 3,000 RPM.
Yep.
So it's pretty low.
Yep.
And it should be fun to ride.
Let's go. Let's give it a try. The grand unveiling. can hear we just started it up. Again, another great job by the guys down here at Ghost Riders. Totally happy. Just going to jump on now, give it a ride, see it comes out. But the sound already sounds much better, and obviously it's going to be a lot more better performance for me. So I'll let you know how we go. Rightio, so we just picked up the bike. Just going to turn it on and show you what it sounds like and how it performs. So straight away it sounds heaps better. Heaps better. Let's see how it goes. Episodes of the Harley Roadshow. We'll see you soon. Woohoo!